I'm about to do your Taurus tarot reading for November 2021, and in this Taurus love reading, we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Taurus, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Taurus love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Taurus tarot reading for you. Now, let's get on with this Taurus love reading today, because today we are going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you here in November 2021, what they're thinking about you, what their beliefs are about you. Then we're going to take a look at what this person's intentions are toward you here in November 2021, as well as what their most likely actions are going to be toward you for the remainder of the month and moving forward from here. And then I'm going to get you some advice from the universe on how to best navigate the situation you're finding yourself in with this person. Kind of what you should do, what you shouldn't do, how you should play it so it works out in the way that's best for you. Now, this is not a personal reading. This is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. If a personal reading with me is something that you're interested in, you can find the information about that in the description right below this video. But this is a general reading, which means that I'm tapping into the collective energy of a group of Taurus people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. And that means that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every single Taurus person on the whole planet all at the same time, because not every Taurus person on the whole planet is going through the same situation all at the same time. Now, it's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for crosswashers. So if this sounds like it's coming out backwards, it's resonating backwards for you, feel free to just reverse that around and take it however it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably should watch the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos, the info on my personal readings, info on the different decks that I'm using in this reading, crystals, all kinds of fun, helpful stuff is in the description right below this video. But enough yakking. Let's get on with this Taurus November 2021 love reading, and let's start by getting 3 cards for how does Taurus's romantic person of interest really feel about Taurus here in November 2021, please. How do they really feel about Taurus? Let's get one more card, please. How does this person really feel? Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Wands. This is Aries energy. This is an energy of waiting. Now, it's an energy of being at like the beginning stages of manifesting something. Like your person has already chosen the path that they believe leads them to the world that they want. And they've already started actively taking steps down that path. And they have this positive expectancy that the world that they want is actually going to appear. It just hasn't done so yet. And they're still waiting on for that to like manifest in the physical 3D reality. So this is an energy of waiting on something, but having the positive expectancy that it's going to happen. Looks like what they might be waiting on is detachment here. This 8 of Cups is a card of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, like physically walking away from something. It's Pisces energy, and the person in this card is walking away from 8 full cups of love. And they're doing that because they believe there's something better out there for them, something more out there for them. So they're making the difficult but conscious decision to walk away from these 8 cups and go down a brand new path that leads them to their own emotional fulfillment, their own happiness. They're walking away from 8 cups, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. So it looks like your person is waiting on some kind of a detachment to happen. I don't know if they're waiting on you to detach from someone else, or if they're maybe expecting you to detach from them. I'm not sure. Maybe even this person could be waiting to detach from someone else that's not you. We have the 5 of Swords right under that. This is Aquarius energy. Fives are conflict. So this can be like a conflict in communications, like an argument, like bitter words being spoken, words being used like weapons, tongues being used like swords. This can just represent some sort of a mentally or psychologically painful situation that your person is either wanting you to detach from, or maybe the fact that they're waiting on some kind of a detachment here is causing some mentally and psychologically painful situation for your person. I think they're wanting you to detach from something so that we can get to this Ace of Cups here. This is a new beginning in love and emotions. So, I don't know. Looking like they're waiting on you to detach from something. Now, in their actual feelings about you, Taurus, we have the Chariot, Justice, and the Nine of Cups. So the Chariot is Cancer energy. This is the fastest moving energy in the tarot deck. This is about using the will to move forward past any problems or challenges or obstacles that are in the way. Getting by all of that stuff very quickly and moving forward into success and victory very quickly. Next we have Justice. This is the Libra Major Arcana card. This is the most powerful card of balance in the whole deck. This is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So we got your person definitely is waiting on some kind of a detachment here so a new beginning can start. It's causing a lot of pain. They're trying to maintain the will, feeling like they have the will to get past this, probably feeling like they're wanting this to go faster than it is. This energy of waiting is like directly opposed to this fastest moving energy in the deck here. Final card in their feelings about you, Taurus, is the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy. This is a card of wish fulfillment. This is also a singles energy. This is someone who doesn't need some external person to get their sense of happiness from, because their happiness is coming from inside themselves. Doesn't need an external person to get their sense of love or being worthy of love, because that is coming from inside themselves. They have self-love. So this is them feeling like you are their wish fulfillment and that it's the right thing to happen. We're just waiting on... They're in a singles energy. It looks like because they're waiting on you to detach from something and they're wanting that to go fast to get past all this pain and to start a new beginning. That's their feelings. Sorry, I'm all choked up for some reason right now. Let's take a look at this person's thinking about you here. So what is this person thinking about Taurus in November 2021, please? What are they thinking about Taurus in November 2021? I feel like they have a lot on their mind. The cards are all trying to separate and get away from me all at once. What is this person thinking about Taurus in November 2021? Got an extra one here. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Now, pages are messengers, so this can represent news, messages, communication of some kind. This can be communications about speaking the truth on something. This can be sometimes premature, immature communication, like things being spoken about before they were thought all the way through and maybe something came out wrong here. This is even an energy of someone who's trying to learn something or trying to figure something out. It could be an energy of someone doing some keeping tabs on you here, spying on you, asking people about you, just trying to figure something out about you. We have the Three of Swords right under that. This is Libra energy. This is heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third energy, meaning not you, Taurus, not your person, but some other energy involved here. This can be a whole lot of different things, like working too much can be this third energy. Partying too much can be this third energy. Going to school, like nosy friends, nosy family members, nosy neighbors, people sticking their nose in it that probably is none of their business. That can be the third energy. Anything that we humans do enough of can create its own energy. So this can literally be a whole lot of things here, causing some sort of a heartbreaking situation that your person's trying to figure out. think they're trying to figure out a way past it, though. I've got the Magician right underneath that. This is the Mac Daddy Master Manifester of the Tarot deck. Someone who has all the tools, abilities, resources, like everything they need to manifest or create from nothing whatever it is their will desires. This is about trying to shape the external world around you to be in alignment with what your will desires. Very first card in their energy here is a card that also is about the will here. So I've got a lot of will being involved in this. Looks like what they're trying to manifest is some kind of a detachment here. I don't feel like your person is trying to detach from you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be trying to move past problems and challenges and balance things out and looking at you as wish fulfillment. This is looking like they're trying to figure out whether you are detaching from some other energy here. Yeah, whatever it is, it's causing some mentally or psychologically painful situation here. Could have been an argument involved between the two of you. In their actual thoughts about you, Taurus, we have the Six of Pentacles, Strength, the Eight of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands. So this Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy. This is another card of balance. So this is the second card of balance that I've seen here. This is a generosity, reciprocity, equal give and take. Like you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. You take care of me, I'll take care of you. This could mean that your person is thinking about and trying to figure out how to balance things out here. Looks like we have some third energy involved, and your person is thinking about manifesting or trying to figure out a way to manifest a detachment here. Next in their thinking, we have Strength. This is the Leo Major Arcana card. This is some difficult situation is going on for your person, and it's requiring them to dig down deep and tap into their internal strength in order to make it through this situation. This is about having that inner strength inside themselves, tapping into it, digging down deep to tap into their internal courage to face their fears. This can even be an energy of someone who's trying to tame this beast inside themselves, trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back, not let their emotions get the best of them, struggling to be patient about something that they're waiting on when they don't really want to wait on it. Trying to balance it out, trying to figure out how to balance it out and maintain their patience. And I think they're going around and around about that. This Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. This is an energy of being stuck in their head about something, like thinking about something over and over again on a repeating loop in their mind, because they're not sure what the safe step to take is here. And they're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they don't know what the safe step to take is. And that's probably why they're looping it in circles in their head. Then the final card in their thinking about you, Taurus, is the Page of Wands. So I've got two pages here. Pages are the least developed of the court cards, the immature end of the spectrum. It's definitely not kings showing up here. So this can represent like new beginnings in something, or something being at the beginning stages. Again, pages are messengers though, so this can represent news, messages, communications about passion and desire. This is also the minor arcana version of the Fool card, which is usually about taking the blind leap of faith on something, not really having to think it through, just going for it. This is a much more toned down version of that energy though. This is about having the willingness to take the first steps down a brand new path towards something they have a lot of passion and desire for. That's their feelings and their thoughts. Let's take a look at their beliefs about you, Taurus. What are this person's beliefs about Taurus in November 2021? What do they believe about Taurus in November 2021? Please get one more. Get one more on this person's beliefs about Taurus. Okay. I guess we're taking more than one. No problem. Okay, makes sense. Bottom of the deck, there's that damn Five of Swords again. Aquarius energy. Again, fives are conflict. This can be an argument, like bitter words being spoken, a big fight. This can just be a mentally and psychologically painful situation that your person is finding themselves in here. They could be believing that this whole situation with you is mentally and psychologically painful, Probably because they want this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in love and emotions with you. And I think they're trying to figure out how to get that. Again, Page of Swords, someone who's trying to learn something, trying to figure something out. Now, in their actual beliefs about you, Taurus, I got 5 cards. So we're making like a progression here. Like, I feel like your person is getting increasingly frustrated here, increasingly feeling the pain of this situation, like mental anguish type of the pain. Because I started out getting 3 cards like I wanted. Then I got 4 cards. Now I just got 5 cards. So it's like progressively getting worse for them, it feels like. In their beliefs, I got the Knight of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. There's that 3 of Swords again. The 7 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles. So I got a lot of Pentacles out here in this column, this row of cards here. This Knight of Wands is the second fastest knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something your person has a lot of passion and desire for. This could be a belief that this should be going faster than it is. This can also be a wishy-washy, in and out, back and forth type of an energy. Like the Knight of Wands has shifting loyalties. He can't stay in one place for too long. This could be a case where your person's struggling to maintain their balance here, struggling to tame this beast inside themselves because they have so much desire that they want to rush passionately down the path toward you. But then they keep pulling themselves back, trying to rein themselves in. Next, we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. This is teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What you would work together to build in this 3 of Pentacles is the 10 of Pentacles. Maximum stability, abundance, prosperity, the combining together of 2 people or 2 families and all their assets and resources. So this is your person having a very strong desire to work together with you on that and believing that they can work together with you on that. Possibly believing that you are being somewhat wishy-washy about this. We saw that detachment that they're waiting on here. There's that waiting on them again card. Like right after trying to figure something out about how to get to this Ace of Cups with you, waiting on it to happen. Another energy of trying to be patient here. Sagittarius energy. Being patient with this Knight of Cups. Actions toward love and emotions. Like progressively like moving the love offer forward here. Moving the connection forward here. A little bit slower than this Knight of Wands energy. A whole hell of a lot slower than this Chariot energy. So I'm getting the impression that your person is waiting on you to detach from someone else. Some third energy here that's getting in the way. And they're looping it in their mind, trying to figure out how to get that to happen. And in the meantime, it's causing them some mental, psychological pain. In the center of all this beliefs they have is that 3 of Swords. Heartbreak and sadness caused by a third energy. This is Libra energy. Next we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is more Taurus energy. This is a period of time where they're pausing to contemplate and take stock of this whole situation, take stock of the connection with you. And what they're doing is looking at these seeds that have been planted between the 2 of you. And they're trying to decide, is this going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that they really want? Is this worth investing in or continuing to invest in? Is this worth all their time, effort, and energy? Or is this a spot where maybe it's not going to pan out the way they want it to, and maybe I should just cut my losses and move on? So it could be an energy of them contemplating those types of things. Can also be an energy of those seeds have already been planted between the 2 of you, and they are just waiting on that to fully develop, to fully grow into what it's supposed to be so that they can reap the rewards of all the work and time, effort, and energy that they've put into this. It looks like they believe they can have teamwork and collaboration with you. This is just them believing it's going to take time to fully develop into what they want. And in the meantime, we've got this 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. 4s are about stability, so this can be financial stability, but most often for me, this is an energy of them holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. So I think they do believe that this is going to pan out, and ultimately they will be working together with you. I just don't think it's happening fast enough yet. In the middle of it all is this third energy that's causing heartbreak and sadness for them. But they believe that they should hold on tightly to you, or they're believing that you on some level are still holding on to this third energy, and that's causing a painful situation. It could be any of those things. It could be all of those things simultaneously. That's their feelings and their thoughts and their beliefs. Let's take a look at what their intentions are going to be toward you here in November 2021, Taurus. What are this person's intentions toward Taurus in November 2021? What are their intentions toward Taurus in November 2021, please? Okay. Bottom of the deck, there's that Page of Swords again. News, messages, communication, speaking the truth about something. This could be some truth that they end up speaking to you, or that they're intending to speak to you, but maybe they haven't thought it out all the way. This could just be an energy of them trying to learn something and trying to figure something out about you. They intend to figure it out. There's that Seven of Cups underneath that Scorpio energy. This is options and choices, but confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here. There's a lot of different stuff in these cups, a lot of different ways this situation can play itself out, and there's a lot of emotions involved here, and they don't want to make a mistake. I've already seen in their thinking about you, this Strength card, them trying to rein themselves in, hold themselves back so they don't make some kind of a mistake. Now here we are, them trying to figure out what to do about this and being confused and not wanting to make a mistake. I think deep down though, they feel like that this is going to work out. I've got the Star here, Aquarius energy. This is a card of wish fulfillment. It's a card of healing. It's a card of hope. In a love reading like this, it can signify that your person is viewing you as a gift to them from the universe. They're viewing you as the one for them. So they could just be intending to heal this situation, intending to hold on to their hope that this is going to work out the way they want. This is also, though, card 17 of the Major Arcana. Card 16, the card that comes right before this, is the Tower. So you don't make it to the Star energy without going through a Tower moment of some kind first, where things abruptly change and things around you come crashing down. When that happens, it's really hard to see your path moving forward from there, because nothing's the same as it used to be. Nothing's the same as you believed that it was. So the Star energy is the guiding light from the universe that shows up to light the path for them so that they can see their way moving forward. It's where hope comes from. It's where healing comes from. So I believe your person is intending to figure something out, even though they're confused. They're intending to maintain the hope that this is going to be healed and turn into what they actually want. Now, as far as their actual intentions, we have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and there's that damn Five of Swords again. King of Pentacles is Virgo energy. This is very stable, abundant, prosperous energy. This is a kind, generous energy. This is someone who is good at managing assets and resources. This person, along with the Queen of Pentacles, is who does this teamwork and collaboration and working together as equals to build the Ten of Pentacles. So I see a reference to the Ten of Pentacles here, a reference to the Ten of Pentacles here, where they're kind of waiting on it to mature into that. Now I've got one of the people here that would build the Ten of Pentacles. He would build this around the Queen of Pentacles. This has got a lot to do with stability. This is about someone who is abundant and prosperous and is willing to share that with you. Intending to share that with you. Intending to figure out how to share that with you. And then we have this Nine of Pentacles. More Virgo energy. This is a singles card. I've got both of the singles cards out here in this person's energy. These are very similar energies. This one's like with you or without you or in spite of you. I'm single and abundant and prosperous in my own right. I'm self-sufficient. I don't need someone to take care of me physically in this 3D reality. I don't need someone to take care of me financially here. I can do that on my own. These cards are very similar. This is about the physical reality and not needing another external person to take care of them financially or physically. This is about not needing an external person to take care of them emotionally. They're full of their own self-love. They're full of their own happiness. All of that coming from inside themselves. Now, again, singles energies, but it does not mean that your person intends to be single. It doesn't even mean that they want to be single. It just means that if it comes down to it, they can handle that on their own. Now, this could be where they're intending to figure out how to get you to be single, or maybe they're the one that has someone that they need to detach from. I'm not 100% sure. This is a general reading. It might resonate for you one way and the opposite way for the very next Taurus that comes along to watch this reading after you. But they're definitely trying to figure something out about stability and being self-sufficient here. Next, we have the Four of Cups, Cancer energy. This is a card of emotional discontentment. They're not fully happy with these 3 cups that they have, so much so that they keep daydreaming about this other cup, this other thing that they believe is going to lead them to more happiness, more emotional fulfillment. A lot of times, this can represent that there is a love offer already on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just kind of been left hanging here in the air. This can also represent your person thinking about making a love offer to you and hasn't actually done so yet. Maybe because they're trying to rein themselves in and they don't want to make a mistake. They haven't figured something out and they're confused about whether or not they can make this love offer to you. They could be confused about whether or not you are single yet. I do see, like, right above this card is that 3 of Swords, that third energy. Could mean any or all of those things here, but the final card in their intentions is the 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy. We've seen this several times. Conflict of some kind, painful situation here, mentally and psychologically painful. Sometimes this can be about trying to move away from some painful situation like that. Sometimes this can be a winning at all cost mentality. Like, I'm going to get what I want. I don't really care what happens to anybody else as long as I get what I want. Can be any of those things here. Or this could just represent that your person is trying to figure out what to do about this painful situation. Right above that card, I have this 7 of Pentacles, where they're taking time to reflect on that and ask themselves some pretty difficult questions here. But that's their intentions. You know how people are. What they intend to do, what they actually end up doing are sometimes very different things. So let's take a look at what this person's most likely actions are going to be toward you in the remainder of November 2021, as well as moving forward from there. What are this person's most likely actions toward Taurus for the rest of November 2021 and moving forward, please? What are their most likely actions going to be toward Taurus in the remainder of November 2021 and moving forward from there? Gale. Bottom of the deck. 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Options and choices, confusion about the options and choices. There's definitely a lot of emotions involved for this person. Definitely a lot of different ways this situation could play itself out. They're not wanting to make a mistake, and they're confused about what to do. They're still likely to be in confusion, likely to be in that energy of trying to figure out what to do about these options and choices, what to do about the confusion of this situation. Right under that, though, we have the Fool. This is card 0 of the Major Arcana. This is the first card of the Major Arcana, the first card of the entire tarot deck. That 0 right there represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. This is usually a new beginning to something. This is about taking the blind leap of faith on something. In other words, not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before they take the first step. Not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before they take the first step. It's about saying, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to leap off the cliff, and I'll worry about how to grow wings on my way down. I'll worry about figuring out how to work this as we move along here. I think we are making progress, though, by the end of November. We're going from card 0 to card 1 of the Major Arcana. So we're taking a step in the right direction here. The Magician is the Mac Daddy Master Manifester of the Tarot deck. They've got all the tools, abilities, resources, everything they need to manifest the world that they want. It's about creating the world around them to be in alignment with what their will desires. So it looks like they're going to take the leap of faith on that and actively start trying to manifest something with you here. Fighting through the confusion, maybe even figuring out what to do about the confusion and all these options that they have here. But then again, when I see this, I'm not 100% convinced, because we've got the 7 of Wands, the Moon, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Although we are making a little bit of progress here. We're going from the 8 to the 9. I saw the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck when I clarified what their feelings are about you. Now we're ending with the 4. So that's progress in 2 levels there. This Seven of Wands is Leo energy. This is an energy of being walled off and defensive about something, but it's also an energy of defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, being willing to fight for what they believe in, being willing to fight for what it is that they desire, fight for this connection with you. I've already seen them in this Four of Pentacles in their beliefs, believing that they should not let go of you, they should hold on tight. Looks like they're likely to be willing to fight for this connection here. Next, we have the Moon. This is Pisces energy. This is fears, worries, anxieties. This can also be a feeling of not being able to see the path in front of them. Like, can't see because it's dark, and now they're having fear, worry, and anxiety about the path that they're on. Am I still on the right path? Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? And they can't see where they're going on. This could be an energy of feeling like something's hidden in the dark from them. Either way, they're likely to maintain some fear, worry, and anxiety about this because there are options and they can't actually see everything and how it's going to play out here. Then we have the Four of Wands, Aries energy. This is about stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection with you. These Four Wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. We've seen the Magician twice now. He's got the 4 aces on the table in front of him. The aces are the ones of the different suits. So he's got 4 ones. These are those 4 ones, 1111. So this is an energy of celebrating the thing that they've been trying to manifest, actually becoming manifested, actually appearing in the physical 3D reality. Again, we saw the Three of Wands at the beginning, and we're moving up into the thing they're waiting on actually showing up here. Or they can't see if the thing they're waiting on is actually going to show up, which could be contributing to the anxiety and the worry that they're feeling, the confusion that they're feeling, and the fact that they're still trying to figure this out. The final card in your person's most likely actions toward you, Taurus, Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. A lot like this Moon card, this is fear, worry, and anxiety. This is thinking about something a lot with all that fear, worry, and anxiety behind their thinking, and doing that so much that it's actually stressing them out. This is a card of mental anguish. This is like sleepless nights, nightmares, having trouble staying asleep or falling asleep, having trouble eating, having trouble concentrating. Overall, thinking about this with so much fear, worry, and anxiety behind the thinking that they're stressing themselves out. So even though your person is likely to fight for this connection, fight for the stability of the connection with you, right surrounding that stability is all of this fear, worry, and anxiety that they're having. So they're very likely to stay in that type of a mental state. That's your person. Let's take a look at some advice from the universe for you on how to navigate the situation with this person. What should you do? What should you not do? How should you play this in a way so it works out best for you, Taurus? What is the advice for Taurus about how to navigate this situation they're finding themselves in? Good grief with this person. What is the advice for Taurus, please? Thank you. Make sure nothing else flipped. Feels like you have a lot going on because a lot of these cards were trying to get away all at one time here. It seemed like every couple of times I would shuffle there, cards were trying to flip over and then not, trying to come out and then not. I got that feeling that this might have some kind of a start and stop to this connection, to this dynamic going on between the two of you. And I definitely got the feeling we got a third party going on here, some third energy going on, because on the bottom of the deck for your advice is the Three of Swords. We already saw that Three of Swords smack dab in the very center of their energy here. Heartbreak and sadness caused from some third energy. So we got some third energy causing a problem here. Again, doesn't necessarily mean that you or your person are cheating, that you have a third party like romantic situation, although it can mean that. This third energy can be literally anything that's not you, that's not them, that's causing some kind of a problem. Nosy friends, family members, neighbors, co-workers, working too much, partying too much, hell, watching too much TV, eating too many potato chips. Anything like that can cause this heartbreaking situation here. Then we have the World right under that. This is the final card of the Major Arcana. We saw the Fool in the bottom of the deck here in their last row of cards for their most likely actions. Card 0, first card of the Major Arcana. Now I've got the last card here. This represents completion of something, like the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. It could be that we're nearing the completion of this third energy causing a heartbreaking situation. That's coming to a close, a new cycle starting up. I don't know if I mentioned it, this is Libra energy. The World, excuse me, represents the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. I just don't think it's happening quickly enough. Knight of Pentacles is next. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's a very slow, forward moving energy, methodical, one foot in front of the other, one step at a time, not being in a hurry, not being in a big rush. A lot of times for me, this is an energy of someone wanting to move this faster than it's actually moving. I see in your person's very first card, the Chariot, fastest energy in the deck. In the very first card in their beliefs, Knight of Wands, second fastest moving knight in the deck. Looks like that's the speed they're wanting this to go in, and the speed it's actually going in is this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is one of those energies where even though progress is happening, it's just really slow. From their point of view, or maybe even from your point of view, it could feel like progress isn't happening at all, even though it is. So it's looking like we're coming to the completion of this third energy involvement here. It's just not happening very fast. This can sometimes be that kind of an energy where it looks like it's not happening at all, even though it is, and it's starting to get really damn aggravating. And I can feel that from in their thinking here with the Strength card. This is a hard situation where they're really having to rein themselves in and try not to move too fast and make some kind of mistake, because what they want to happen is justice. They want this to be balanced out. Surrounding that Strength card, right above it is Justice, the most powerful card of balance. Right beside it is another card of balance here. And right below it is teamwork and collaboration and working together as equals with you. And right to the right of it, we have this Eight of Swords, them being stuck in their head, thinking about it, stressing out about it, going round and round and round in circles and not being sure what to even do, just knowing that they got to maintain their patience, maintain their calm and their composure, and not mess anything up. Now, in your actual advice, Taurus, we got the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Now, the Six of Wands is Leo energy. This is a card of recognition. It's about you recognizing something, either about yourself, about this person, about the connection, maybe about this third energy involvement here. Recognizing something that allows you to move forward in success and victory. Looks like you're moving forward toward this Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity presenting itself to you. It's an opportunity for something that has a lot of potential for stability behind it. This is actually the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. That maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity. It can be the combining together of two people or two families, all their assets and resources. Actually, the very next card out for you is that Ten of Pentacles that I'm talking about. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into that. It could be that you're recognizing the potential of this connection with this person. If you could end the cycle of this third energy involvement here, which doesn't seem to be happening as quickly as either of you want, this connection has the potential to get to this Ten of Pentacles. Now, it's not the Ten of Pentacles in and of itself yet. It's going to take work. It's going to take time, effort, and energy to grow from this seed into the full-blown Ten of Pentacles. But you are being presented with some opportunity, or you are recognizing some opportunity to take it that direction toward this Ten of Pentacles. This one's a little concerning, though. We got the Seven of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. It's got a few different meanings. Sometimes this is lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind someone's back, deceptive behavior, overall like trying to get away with something. Doesn't always mean that, but I've got this Three of Swords here on the bottom of the deck, some third energy. I've got the Three of Swords right here in the very center of their energy. Possible some third energy involvement here. I've got the Four of Cups, where the person's not happy with the 3 cups of love that they have right here, and they keep daydreaming about this other thing. Could be a situation where we've got someone who's holding on tightly to another person here. Again, I'm not sure if it's you that has the third party involvement or if it's them that has the third party involvement, but somebody's holding on to something, and I'm seeing too many 3s out here for my taste. The energy of something getting severed and balanced out so the right fair thing can happen. Sometimes this Six of Pentacles can represent the merchant giving to 2, as in like there's 2 people someone's giving to here. I've got the Knight of Wands out here, which can be the player of the tarot deck, someone with shifting loyalties, can't stay in one place. This can be someone who rushes in all passionately and gets what they want, rushes out somewhere else just as passionately and gets what they want, and tries to be a player and play both sides of the fence. It could be any of that stuff. I've got your person intending to be single or intending to figure out how to get you single here. Very peculiar. Now, in the Seven of Swords, the only meaning to that is not necessarily like sneaky, deceptive behavior. There's 2 other meanings. The person in the card is stealing these swords because he doesn't want those swords used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. So this can be an energy of not wanting to be hurt, like self-preservation. It can also be an energy of leaving something behind because he can't carry all of the swords and he's got to leave some of them behind. So this could be a thing where you're recognizing that this is an opportunity here to grow into something very stable and abundant and combine yourself together with this person, recognizing the ending of a cycle with this third energy, and possibly recognizing that you need to leave something behind in order to get there. And I think that's what's actually going on here. Your person may just not see that that's what's happening. It could be why they're feeling like they can't see the path, feeling like maybe something's hidden from them, having fear, worry, and anxiety about it. This could actually be a case where you do have another person beside them, or besides them, and you haven't detached from that yet, and they're not sure if you have or not, and maybe they're feeling like something's being hidden from them related to this third energy, related to whether or not you're being single. I'm not 100% sure. Again, this is a general reading, so everything I've said about you having a third person, that could completely be backwards, just depending on how this resonates for you. The last card in your advice is the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning in love and emotions. So what it's looking like here is, even if there is sneaky behavior going on or was going on in the past, it looks like that's being left behind, and that this has a lot of potential to get to the Ten of Pentacles if we can just get to this new beginning in love and emotions and start at the beginning here and have an ending to this third energy, whatever that is. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Taurus love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.